It will be stopped before 4:12 for the infiltrators. I'm just playing the clip with Tessa escaping. I wanted to know what my loved ones would think of me. Do they know me? What happens if I just did this one thing? Am I going to be judged like the system judges us? You know what? Actually, we do in a way. We've got to go through a whole monkey conversation to get through things. It's sad. Because they don't even know you. Even though when you go through the conversation, they go, yeah, you're right there. Because they don't even think. They don't remember. They don't care. They only worry about themselves too much. When you don't care about something, you don't think about it, do you? But certainly people think about video games and playing on the phone, stuff like that, because I guess they care. You get it? So they'll think about it. Okay, next. So if you wanted to know if anyone cares, well, do some tests on them. Huh? Find out. Do something and see what they're going to say about it. See if they know the truth of why you did something. See if they want to know it first and be kind, or will they expect the worst first? You know what I mean? That's how you get an answer. They'll show you. These people love hearing and seeing this. That helps teach them how to be more cruel and get away with it. That's the true human success. Collectively. They're the biggest, they're the best. You know what I mean? And I've got to deal with it. That's what this clip's about. It asks me more about it. Like me doing this is nothing compared to what's being done on to me. Constantly, every day. I'm supporting her, like, to get her free. That's not too bad. I was talking about Tess, you know. I was there for Tess. I couldn't do nothing for her, you know. To show the point had to be there. Is that how I'll treat my kids? No fucking way I would. Why would you even say that? Found out an answer.
The point is that, Dom, just make it keep bashing its head against the wall. Just gonna let it...
Fuck no. What? Fuck no. Doesn't mean because I've had my head slammed against the wall doesn't mean I'm going to repeat it. Some do.
Do that. Exactly, you wouldn't.
She doesn't hear the other clips. Those things are... A lot of my clips, Emma hasn't seen it. She might be around on some. Some she ain't.
Of course I wouldn't. And you wouldn't let her...
And she won't go check it up like I talk about when she has a clip. Because I love her. I'm interested and I want her to feel that someone will check it up too. And I watch her clips. She did 4 clips and I was, by the end of the day, you know what I'd have to do? Because of what love and caring and connection is? And I should. I would watch those clips. Definitely if I wasn't around. If I was around, I don't have to say much. But if I wasn't, for sure. I have to watch it soon because otherwise other people will be saying questions about it and I don't love my loved one. You know what I mean, people? It doesn't look like I don't love her too much if I don't know the things, unless I deliberately told her not to know because I'm too busy on something else for her. You know what I mean? That's what love is, people. So you find out who really loves you, who's really doing what, or do they believe they can just go, here's $50, here's an hour's work here, that's my love. I did that. I don't have to do that. Well, doesn't love more than just that? What do you reckon, people? Because I mainly see just what I just told you, what maybe people do, like a donator, like a rich person. I just made $1 billion from you, from starving people, and I'm going to give out 10 million of that billion. I am great. It's $10 million. No one can beat it, man. Aren't I so good? 10 million. But they're suffering more because I made $1 billion. You know what I mean, people?
Listen, before I was kids, I would heal.
They should be
And I wouldn't
shamed.
be around these people.
They
who
know
are
this
bullying
shit.
me. I did say that. Do you get that? Yes, I do. Yes. And when would I ever treat a kid bad? What? When would you think I would because I'm doing that? You don't even know me. You're not even listening to up my story. You are a coward.
Now, to up my story, it's not about a story, right? It's about what I've been talking about on YouTube. This would be a better way to say it. But I've been talking about, don't people see me in my story? Don't people see me? Don't people help me? Isn't that right, Emma? Yeah. But anyway, some bad guy would love to hear that because that, and why I'm speaking now is why I'm speaking. Because that, a narcissist would use. To go, look, he's trying to make money. He's trying to make a story. Narcissist. Jumping in, bully, without facts. Either one of them. All bad, isn't it?
You can't even say that someone wants to kill you and shit. You can't help nothing. You can't even help yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I get a little stuck with my words because I've got false teeth. They tend to slip and dry mouth and all that kind of stuff. Sorry about that. Plus in the moment.
Approach. You won't even approach because you're so afraid.
This is real. This is not enough.
And
Isn't
then you tell
that right?
me that approaching has
This is our feeling.
Of course it does nothing.
Frustration
And if we do, we'll only be
in that
attacked.
moment.
That's what we've learned, haven't we? Damn right. Because we're living in the town of Sodom. Isn't that sad, people?
My opinion.
Yes.
From
They
the things that I felt in it.
enemies. What were we
Give
doing
me that
before
opinion.
Stephen and his family turned
Oh,
out
no,
a woman?
now, now I was about to talk about Steve-O's. Turning up, you know how I put up clips and playlists? Because it's not about that. Huh? How they turn up and make money. And me talking about that all the time, but about Steve-O's. That's why I use that clip. Because sometimes in life, you end up, someone uses people, for example, like in my family, I was used as when there was someone playing with fire. Look out, don't turn out like Bernie. Right, Emma? Remember I told you that? And I was that Bernie, and I'll be like, oh, talking about me. But in a way, they're right, but in a way, they're talking about me, and they like to do it nice and loud when I'm around it, right? But you can't do anything about it because it's true, right? I just hope that after a time they'll stop bullying me, which eventually they did. Right? It took a long time. Occasionally, I still get it, right? As some things never truly go away, and they're like reminders of what you were once, right? Or what they claimed you were to be, right? And that can just happen, false or not. Like I talked about with Piss and Pete. I sprayed some water on a kid back in the day, and when look, he pissed himself, and then everyone believed that he did, right? And then he got a name, Piss and Pete, right? And that's sad, isn't it? I've learned now that that's wrong, right? I couldn't even have a teacher explain to me the way I just explained it then, about how it's wrong and what you could cause, stuff like that. Some do, some don't, right? In fact, I got pretty much no good advice from teachers except they believed other kids, right? Unless I had a really good conversation with them. Occasionally, it does happen. But it should always happen, doesn't it? It should always happen like that. Not just every now and then. Anyway, gonna have a drink. Put a bit of cream in the drink. It starts to curdle on top. Which is making my speech even worse. Because I'm out of milk. Get low, got some milk now. But I use this to make it earlier before I went get some milk. And yeah, cream tends to do that, doesn't it? Really bad, like really quick. And it clogs up all your mouth and your teeth. But anyway, have a good one. And I thought I'll just chuck that out. I did go past a little bit of 412 before I had to mention about the Steve-O crew. Now, I don't like picking on Steve-O's. Some Steve-O's bad. Some Steve-O's, they did it with good people. It means they just made it look good on YouTube. You know, I'm going to punch you in the face, make it look like I knocked you out and all this kind of stuff. You know, Steve-O's, right? And because of these kind of things and incidences and things I know and gone through and stuff like that, you get to a point where you go, you want to set an example. I go, oh yeah, those Steve-O's. I love it now ever since I've gotten now to set that example in life. Like people sort of an example of knowing about me and what I did. with Bernie. So have a good one, everybody, and see you later.